Oh, my sounds.
Brian's sound is on. Hello. Why are we ring-a-ding-a-linging? Dustin Daisy's art, welcome in. Experiment 625, welcome in. Kiki BBA, welcome and
Whoa, 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 whoa.
hello everybody. We're cowing out today. We're moving it. Move it.
Move.
I like to move it. I like to move it. Okay, guys, it is Thursday.
It is.
Thursday, the 30th of April, the last day of April. It is our last day to make an impact for the Wolfies. We're very excited about that. Let us open another whatnot. Thank you. We have a different hat or different set of ears every show, and then Brian actually wears them too. I don't know where he gets these ideas to say these things. No idea. I cannot control the man. So we haven't added in our inventory yet, but Mo Class 2026. Did I miss your second mold show? I hope I did not. Everyday art, welcome in. Welcome in. Guys, I have no makeup on tonight. I hope you'll bear with me in not wearing makeup, but I am so allergic to the world. All of the allergies are absolutely killing me. Good evening, my dear. You tried and nobody showed up? Okay, so tag me next time and I'll tag all of the friends because you have some amazing things that we all need to buy. All need to buy.
I'm about to hide her credit card.
Oh, thank you so much. I don't know about that, but it's just good lighting. It's good lighting. No, I'm even congested today from the weather, not the weather, but the allergies. Welcome in, Envy. Naughty little boy. So, guys, we're very excited because it is Thursday. It is my favorite day of the week. I like Mondays a lot too, but Thursdays are my favorite show day. They're my absolute favorite show day. Hey, Fox. Because we get to have a little bit of fun. And hey, just keep showing up. Dustin Daisy, that's all I can say. Hello, Bougie Beans, and welcome in. Welcome in. I'm trying to get Brian some things to start running. Look at this eyebrow is like, wow.
You should see mine. Mine's going out of control.
Okay, let's control that little eyebrow there. Lumi! Brian, I think I'm gonna have a piece of candy or
Are these
yeah, those are gluten-free. Art by Rhoda. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Rhoda.
I need to finish a sentence, guys. Oh my goodness. I was coughing slightly before I went on. Not like this. Not like this. Okay, Brian, you should have in just a second all of the things to run. Sorry, guys. I usually wouldn't have something, but you didn't glitch. You just told me hi many times, and I love it. Lumi. Hello. All right, everybody. So Brian is going to send out a couple of our things. I started a giveaway up there. We're going to pull from the How to Train Your Dragon deck because we think it's popular. And we have, I know I like them. We still have a fair amount of cards to do tonight. And I say, how about this, Brian? Let's be crazy.
Oh, crazy!
We're going to pull 2 cards for every giveaway tonight.
Whoa, she's going crazy, people.
2 cards for every giveaway tonight. And if I don't put on lip gloss and the Simplify comes in, He's gonna remind me to take it on. Undertaker, 1979. Undertaker was one of my favorite wrestling people. And I don't know if you know this, but I live in Knoxville, Tennessee, and Kane is our mayor.
Is he still the mayor?
He is, yeah.
Okay.
Lions and Stars, welcome in, welcome in.
Lions and Stars and Bears, oh my.
Did you run the brat signal?
I'm still waiting for it to be loaded in here.
Well, I don't know why.
There it is.
Okay, you got it? All right. Everybody say hello to, thank you. Say hello to my friend Brian,
hello
who is the, he is a mod and a co-host. So I just noticed I have a crazy part right there in the middle. let's floof that up a little bit. There we go. There we go. Okay. And I'm also wearing this in honor of my beautiful friend, Experiment 625, who loves the cows. And we love her. So we said, let's put on some cows tonight. My ears are so big they don't even fit in the screen. All right. For those of you who've never been here before, my name is Rochelle. She would fight me for all the headbands. I know they're thank you. I don't know why I am coughing so bad.
You're dying over here, girl.
What was I saying? Brian, you're supposed to keep me on task. Hi. What was I saying, guys?
Oh, don't click this. Don't. It's supposed to be adoption. We'll call it.
Yeah, don't click on that because
don't click that.
Brian messed that one up there.
I screwed up on that one. Sorry, I saw Paul Payton and just ran it.
Okay. Oh, I know. I was introducing myself. Thank you, Cassandra. Rochelle. I am also Basement Brats Art. I am also BBA 2021 because I came on the app and I wasn't sure about putting my brand out there until I knew more about the app. Then I wound up being BBA 2021 for an entire year. So now I am finally back to Basement Brats Art. But in the meantime, I got a ton of nicknames. Roro, BBA, Mama Resin, Brat, Basements,
Sunshine Daisy,
Queen. Some people call me the Queen. I am not the Queen. I'm definitely an obedient servant instead. So I do resin art, but in addition to resin art on Wednesdays, which I did not do last night, I took a break. I even called my mom. I said, "Mom, can I take a break? Can I do a not a big break this not I want to take a break because I do have a resale show on Sunday and I usually take Sundays off. So
resales on Wednesday.
Wednesday's resale. So I took yesterday off. So I'm rejuvenated and ready for today, except for this stinking cough, which just started.
It was a margarita.
I did not have a margarita.
not while on the show, no.
So let's see. I'm so sorry, Bougie, that you're having trouble. I want to say hello to King Pinky and Raven and to all the rest of the wolf pack who are here. I did have a little margarita earlier. We were starving, so we went and got tacos, and I ate something called menudo. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but
very interesting.
It came with a margarita.
I don't think it came with it. I think somebody ordered one with it.
Anyways, it was a quick trip. All right, so we do a couple of things around here that are cool. On Thursday nights, it is my favorite night because it is a wolfie night. So we do a charity auction for the White Wolf Sanctuary in Tidewater, Oregon, on both Mondays and Thursdays. And the money goes to support the wolves. It is a sanctuary of 35 acres. There are currently 12 Ambers. Ow! It is a sanctuary of currently 13 wolves. And they are mostly white wolves. They're mostly the Arctic wolf. Here we go. You get 2 tonight. We're pulling 2 cards tonight, and you get the 8. Is that that's the friend, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then, oh, you got a good toothless card.
Oh, we love toothless.
3 of those shovel thingies.
Spades.
And the 8 of that icky poo heart thing.
Oh.
Those are coming to you, my dear. So thank you very much for always being here. Amber's is a big supporter of the Wolf Pack, as most of you are. So we're thankful for that. So these wolves are important to us and our family because it actually stemmed from a tragedy that happened to our family in 2023. Hello, Nightmare and
Nightmare, there you are.
My brother passed away due to, well, he was killed by the medical field, and it devastated myself, my mom. It just really, really, it changed our life completely. I know it's hard to take me seriously with these ears on, right? But it did. It changed our lives completely. And instead of at his funeral, instead of doing flowers, my mom said, let's do donation to a wolf sanctuary. As we were looking around his house and we said, wow, there are wolves everywhere. And so we now have his wolves split between us. Mom has some of them at her house. I have some of them here at my house. But I think the thing that reminds me the most that he loved them is because he had them tattooed on his shoulder, and it was the only tattoo he had. He might have had a navy tattoo. I'll have to remember that. I'll have to. I think the only one he had was the wolf. And so we know that wolves were important to him. Mostly the things that he kept around him was the gray wolf, the timber wolf, which was hey AF Eagle, which was the gray wolf, and one that is most commonly found in New Mexico. That is where we are originally from, and I think that's what he identified with the most. Crafty. Oh, so tonight I'm excited because we have 2 brand new molds in. I really, really, really was disappointed not to get to pour these tonight. These are all molds that are up and coming for the Wolf Pack. Not this one. Not this one. These are all up and coming wolf molds that were created by Lions and Stars. Can you tag Lions and Stars for me? Dustin and Daisies. Dust and Daisies, you want to follow Lions and Stars because she does. You know how to pin them?
No.
You click that little arrow thingy, that little scroll thingy, and it says announce.
Oh.
And it'll keep it there for a few minutes.
Gotcha.
You didn't know that. I think you just forgot.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, definitely follow her because she does custom molds and she makes molds and she does a ton. We do need a sunflower. You know what? How about that right there? And a wolfie. That's up and coming. 8 a.m. molds every Friday, new releases and more. And you have 2 new wolf molds too, correct? To release. And here's what she does, guys. People all over Whatnot have really jumped in and really supported my family and I so much. We have Uniquely Me Resin creates wolves for the Wolf Pack and donates the money to them directly. Susan at Handcrafted by Susan does wolves for us. Tracy at It's All Art Y'all does wolves for us. Jennifer New 54423 does wolves for us. This is why I don't list them. But Lions and Stars, she makes the molds, and anytime a wolf mold is sold, for King Pinky and Ravens have done wolves for us. They do the candles. They do candle wolves, and they have donated several to us, and we were able to turn those into profit for the wolfies. And then I feel like there's more. I know there's more, guys. And Hometown Gal Crafton did a beautiful piece for us. And then most recently, I'm loving this one, guys. I cannot auction it. I have to do this one for myself.
I thought it was free, Mom.
I will adopt this one. I'm going to adopt it and then I will send it to my mom. So that's my brother's name. I got this one just just yesterday or Monday.
Monday.
Super excited. Oh, there's a package on my bed too.
Okay.
You got 222 today? And Simplify and Crafty are all super, super supportive as well. Yeah, I know. There's a ton. And we're going to do, we're definitely going to have a dedication show soon to thank everybody and kind of show the pieces that we have and stuff like that. Is it not amazing? I told her she needs to start doing a show. I mean, I just know you guys would like scoop these up right away. And it looks like the last he had a little is it Akita dog that looks like a shrunken wolf, like a shrunken husky. So
Yeah, cute, cute.
Akita, is that what it is? I think it is. So that was the last dog that he had, and her name was Sky. My brother loved dogs also. He was Akita. Makita Banana, and I'm here to say. Sorry, I'm also a dork, guys. Alpha, welcome in. And ow! So let me tell you what happens with these adoptions. First of all, I create the pieces, or a friend will donate a piece in. Sometimes we have shows where somebody has donated it in and we'll put it up for adoption. Sometimes they'll send me something and I pay the adoption fee and I keep the item. But I tell you, I do adopt the item and I do the usual profit to the Wolf Foundation. So whenever this was sent to me, I will make that donation. I have so many other things. Oh, Jan's at Jan's Resin and More. Also, oh, we got a raid. Tennessee Custom Made. Welcome in, my friend. So good to see you. Tennessee Custom Made also does resin art. Love her stuff. It's amazing. She does a lot in the golfing community. So very different than a lot of us. Love it. So thank you for the raid. We appreciate you so much. All right. Guys, give her a follow. Yeah, and she's really pretty to look at. I'll just tell you that right now. She's not hard to look at all.
Just like you.
Oh, well, she doesn't wear a pair of cow ears on. She's just a normal person.
Not everybody can be as perfect.
You know. Thank you. Okay. So let me tell you what you get when you adopt a wolf. When you adopt a wolf through us, you get an adoption sheet. All of the wolves come numbered on the bottom, which tells you the number that they were created and the month and year they were created. Actually, not the month, but the year they were created. It tells you their name, and then the adoption sheet tells you the number they were created and the number they were adopted. Plus, it tells you a description of the wolf, and it also gives you the story that I tell online or a variation thereof. Sometimes the stories differ quite a bit than what I say online, because when I go to write them, like something else will come to me and inspire me, and it'll be sometimes different. I mean, it's always going to be the same. I mean, we're the same people. My brother's my brother, and I'm me, and my family's my family. So they'll be similar, but sometimes those stories move me just as much as what happens online. So you get that adoption paper, and then I think the coolest thing of all is the White Wolf Sanctuary sends me wolf fur, and then I create a piece to say thank you from the wolves back to every one of our adoptions, and you get a wolf fur trinket.
And those things are beautiful.
Don't know where they are right now. here's my thing. Nope. Here's one. This one's not. Oh, here they are. I do this every time, right?
She loses them all the time.
You would think, okay, Rochelle, it's a wolf show. Get the things you need to do the wolves. I mean, sometimes I'm making them seconds before we're going online.
Sometimes actually while we're showing.
Sometimes I am gluing and doing stuff while we're showing. Yes. All right. So this is a wolf fur trinket. This one still needs to be trimmed. We do a little bit of work before they go out to you, sometimes sanding, sometimes polishing. But you can see there's actual fur here. And then you can see the wolf fur in the pieces.
They are quite pretty.
Shannon's Faithful Treasures. Ow!
I could have a whole necklace full of those things.
Brian could. These are the hardest thing that I do for the wolf shows, actually. The wolf fur trinkets are super hard. And I need to know, somebody said they may not have gotten one. I hope it didn't get thrown out with the packing paper. I have a little checklist I go through and I try and make sure that everybody gets everything each time. So, okay, that's the Wolf program in a nutshell. And then tonight, it's Thursday night, so we also have a baddie, and our baddie is a baddie
Oh,
for
she's a
sure.
battery.
She is a baddie for sure. So hopefully you guys will stick around for that. We also have some items for support. We have a couple of new ones tonight. And a couple that we've shown. If they or a wolf um, do not adopt out by the end of the month, then they get donated to the White Wolf Sanctuary in Tidewater, Oregon, and they sell them at a profit for the sanctuary.
And that's tonight, so get them while they're
It
hot.
is the last of the month. Yeah. Sometimes we keep sometimes we'll keep one if it's the last day of the month. We'll keep it for the rest of the month. But they have a pretty good box going right now of things that like I've just made a couple doubles because I'm like, we have not sent them a box in so long because you guys are so good about doing the adoptions here that we haven't had anything to give them.
They're gonna be shocked when they get this box.
They're gonna be excited to get a box because I think it's been since
It's been a while.
maybe August of last year was the last time they got a box because they all adopt out,
Which is good.
which is excellent. For me, it's healing. It is also healing because I get to talk about my brother and I get to talk about family members that may have passed. I get to talk about my life and the things that are important to me, and I get to share them with people who are important to me. So, thank you all for being here. All right. These are two new molds tonight. I'm very excited.
You're ready
I
to go.
actually have a picture. Will you hand me that stack of pictures that's on the edge of that? Yeah, there's like actual pictures, I think. Oh no, we're gonna go back into the archives and show a picture of me as a kid. This might be dangerous.
Uh-oh.
Okay. The two wolves that we have tonight are gonna be based off of it's not in here.
Oh wait, here's another one right here.
No, it's not in here. That's okay.
Look at you.
I know. Don't look at me.
Look at
Okay.
her.
These two wolves tonight are going to be based off of times that I got to spend with my brother in adulthood. And I'll be honest with you, it was been very few and far between. Unfortunately, we grew up, we moved to two different coastlines. I stayed in New Mexico for quite a while, and then I moved to Tennessee. He left.
Bubbles. Oh,
He left the second he could get out of our small hometown. He was smart about that. I was not going to leave my mom and my aunt and my grandma. But I did eventually leave my mom. Sorry, mom. Love you. But I did eventually come back and kidnap her. She now lives with me. I kidnapped her. So, but he left really early on and he just rear view mirror never looked back hardly at all. But he did come home a couple of times and then there were times I got to see him by traveling to where he was, and unfortunately, we got to see each other at family funerals. So these two molds that I have now are going to be based off of those times that we got to see each other as adults. And this first one is I know where there's one hanging on the wall.
with the better wall.
The wall in the living room. It's the one in his Navy uniform.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Brian's gonna go get the picture because you got to see the picture, right? And some memories are harder than others, guys. How my brother left town was he joined the United States Navy. He left directly out of high school. He joined up before he graduated, and I don't think it was maybe a week, 2 weeks after he graduated, he was gone. And as I said, he just didn't look back. I think the first time he came back was either my junior or senior year. It might have been my senior year because we were at war. He was in the Iraqi freedom conflict and in the Iraq war. He was immediately shipped overseas after training, and he didn't come home for a long time. So I'm pretty sure that it was 2 years before he got to come home. Thank you, Brian.
Mhm.
I was so proud of my brother, guys. Like I wanted to follow in his footsteps. I did petition the Navy. I didn't make it in. By then we were in peacetime and there were so many um nurses going into the nursing corps that they just were very selective. And I mine was my weight. I'm a little fluffer nutter. I'm a fluffy girl and I didn't get in because of my weight. Um
I like fluff nuggets.
so that was disappointing to me, and so I very clearly heard in my mission is to support those who did serve, and I've done that my entire life. So when my brother went, I didn't understand the gravity of it at the time. You know, I was a kid, I was in high school. I didn't really understand like what it meant to serve. I did know I remember being proud that his picture was down at the local bank on a Christmas tree and tied with yellow ribbon. I don't know if towns still do that. I think it's amazing. And I didn't understand, like I said, the gravity of how much in danger he was and what he was doing until I grew up. And that really helped me to understand more of what sacrifice that my brother put himself in. And I really am so proud of his service and all of my family members' service and the friends that I know. Just really cool. So when he came home, I was on cloud nine to get to see him. And I think this is the only picture that I know of in existence where we are smiling like this. And this was at the airport when we picked him up.
Look at that smile.
We were both smiling pretty big. I almost knocked the wolf off the shelf.
Don't do that.
And look at those glasses, guys. And look at those bangs. Oh, Lord, have mercy. And you can't see this, but my hair is literally up to here. How many of you did that? You know you did. You know you did. So tonight's wolf, brand new mold. You guys ready? I think it's beautiful. This one is called Homecoming. And you may recognize this because we have this in a candle. The joy of the 90s, exactly. Ow! Welcome in, Scorpios. I don't know if you guys are going to catch this, but this is gold and silver. So this is silver and this is gold. And it is a male and a female wolf. And I love this maroon color highlighted by the gold and the silver. And this is Paul and I, and it's called Homecoming. And it represents that day for us. You were? Sorry, Ambers. Ow! That is coming to you. This one's very breakable. That one will, if you drop that one, it will break. Do you want me to put a hanger on the back so it can hang on the wall? See? See, that's the one I was saying. It's very much like the candles. It's pretty though, right? Okay, I will do that for you. Okay, let's do an item. I did buy these stickers. I just thought they were so cool and simplistic, and I love the wolf on this one. This is a support item. You beat Brian here, I bet.
Never.
I bet you beat Brian here.
Mm-mm.
I think these are cool. I like the Wolfie on this one. It's not as dynamic a picture as like a lot of the things that I do, but I really just like this wolf and think it's just so pretty. And you get this clipboard with it in this beautiful green. And for those of you who are Whatnot sellers, I will also get you a train sheet, which Scorpios, I need to get you that. He's here at 8. Yeah, we were both sitting here by 8 o'clock. And what was I doing? I was creating.
Of course.
I was creating. Okay, this one is really pretty. This one's new this week. Just a simple little sun catcher or a it could be a Christmas ornament. Uh-oh. My support item isn't in here anymore. Yeah, it just went away. Can you? I went in my inactive, I think. You were here at 8:20? I was here too. I just was still working on stuff. It was a busy day. It was a super busy day. I lost my listing, guys. I think we ran out of the number of them. No, it says 29, but it did. It went inactive.
Hmm.
I don't know. It's weird that it does that. Okay. Here, I love this little wolf. I think it perfectly represents the wolf that was Paul's favorite. Jennifer, ow! Were your ears burning? I was telling him that you made beautiful wolves for me, for the program.
Who did the big one up there? Who did that one?
That's Tracy
Okay.
at It's All Art, y'all. Here we go. This one is running now. And 100% of the profits for these go to the wolf sanctuary. And we'll put it either on a keychain. Yeah, which is weird. Even if you, it went in the middle of it and it wasn't even a purchase. Brian
I
Weasley.
need it for my tree. I don't have a wolf on my tree.
All right. Thank you so much.
I do have lots of horse stuff, but I need a wolf on there.
You do need a wolf on there.
Yeah.
You do. Okay, we're going to stick this in the PWE. And in case you didn't want it on a clipboard, this is a quick and easy way to support the Wolf Foundation. It'll still give it 40 cents. And we're going to do one of the actual wolf stickers.
Fierce.
I'm trying to remember who made these. I think this is Sarah. Sarah 713.
That's my birthday.
Sarah's, yeah, it's her birthday too. Elaine, thank you. And oh, appreciate you so much, my dear. Okay. Let's run the next and the final wolf for tonight. I only have two tonight, guys.
This is a fierce one too, so get ready, people.
This mold, I had to have it. I had to have it. It is somewhat similar to a couple of the other wolves, but yet different. It is also a different item. It is a functional item, which I absolutely love. And this one is going to stand for the time that we got to get together. Sarah Pretty Things, welcome in. Shorten Bread 22. I love it. Welcome in, welcome in. So the next time that my brother came down after his initial visit home, which by the way, I did take him to it wasn't a homecoming dance, it was a winter ball. So he must have come during the winter months. That kind of weird wintry time. We used to have dances every week, guys, or maybe at least once a month. I don't know if your high schools do that. We did. Dancing was a thing. It was so much fun. And now I know that schools just do not do them, which is kind of sad. Unless, I don't know, unless other schools across the country do it. I know they don't do it at our high schools anymore, other than homecoming and prom. Well, we had homecoming, prom, winter ball, and there were they are hangouts, the dances, but not like we had full on school dances. And we had, of course, there were rules and they were very well chaperoned, but they were a lot of fun, and they were fundraisers for not only the school, but maybe an individual club got to do homecoming that year, and they sponsored, and they however many tickets they sold, that was the money that they made off of them. And then the hut was open, which was our little food concession stand, and they sold food and they made money. So, I mean, I don't know why they don't do them anymore. I guess safety. I guess that the night thing. I don't know. But I think it's really lacking and missing, because kids, that's a whole way of exercising, like learning those dances. And I mean, they do them now on TikTok, but that's just like an individual dance person. And dancing also has you communicating with members of the opposite or the same sex to dance with. I think it's a great way to meet people at dances. So I'm kind of sad that they're gone.
Probably because people bring weapons and drinking and
I
stuff.
don't know. I'm sad that they're gone. So the next time, that was the last time that the first time that he came home, I took him to my winter ball, and I was going to show you guys the picture, but it's not over here. So I'll try and bring that out next time. So the next time he came home was to get married, and he brought his bride down. I don't know how she agreed to this because none of her. Well, I think maybe her mom was there and her daughter was there, which my brother gained a stepdaughter and I gained a niece. And he came home to get married, which was super cool. And I got to be part of his bridal showers and I got to be part of his um what is it? The bridal party. I was her maid of honor, I think. Didn't know her until that day. She was gorgeous, guys, and she was also a United States Navy girl. So he warrior marrying warrior. It was super cool. And like I said, we got little Michaela, who was my niece. So the next time he came home was actually for the wedding, and um we had a good time. We hosted everything at my house. They are, yeah, they are. We hosted his dinner at my house, and we just, in true New Mexico style, we had a an awning covering on the porch, and we just set up like I think it was like 7 or 8 tables and chairs. We invited all the family to come out. We did giant meal and fed everybody, and we had my husband's family there. I mean, we knew everybody in town because it's a small town, right? County commissioners. We had just a really really good time, um, and that that is what I'm going to remember about this specific memory was the party at my house. It was a lot of fun. I felt really proud to open my home to everybody, and it was a tiny little house. We had just a small little house, and nobody was judgmental or anything like our small town definitely could be. And it was just a celebration. So, and the food was delicious, even if I do say so myself. All right. So I don't even know. I don't remember cooking the food. Huh. I'm gonna have to ask my mom who cooked the food that day because it wasn't me. I don't know what I don't even know what it was now. Wow, guys, don't get old, okay? Don't get old. All right. Are you guys ready for this? Because it is a beautiful mold. And I think my mom will be happy because it is a finished piece. It is fully painted. It is wicked cool looking. And it definitely shows togetherness. Okay, you guys ready? Are
Oh,
you ready? Are you ready?
we're
Are you
ready.
ready?
Get those fingers ready.
Brand new mold.
Thank you, Nightmare, for the rain.
Nightmare, welcome in. Here is this one's gonna be wedding. Sorry, I forgot the name. This is wedding. And again, it's a me and Paul, and oh, it's a candle holder, guys.
Look at that orange drink holder.
Or yeah, you can put pins in it. Ambers, congratulations. Yeah, you can put Freddie pins in it. That definitely has to be Brian's. And look, he's actually got painted eyes. Brian and I kind of did this one together today, and he was like, let's leave that color, that underlaying contrast that a gray wolf definitely has. And I'm getting better at doing the eyes.
They look great.
So yeah, isn't that cool? Yeah, I do like this one a lot. You guys know I really love functional art. So thank you so much for that, my dear. And let's do two more support items and then thank you. That one's brand new tonight. Brand stinking new. Brand stinking new. All right, we're gonna add this one to this one. Hi, Leanne. Welcome in.
Liam.
By the way, Nightmare. Ow! Welcome in. All right, guys, we're going to add this piece to this piece.
And if y'all want some really cool, scary artwork, definitely follow Nightmare because they have some awesome
Nightmare, they are
pieces.
true to their name.
Yes.
Their artwork is nightmarish and super cool. All right, we're going to add this piece. It will be It will be edged out, guys, but it is a wolf fur trinket in beautiful purple, blurple,
Blur.
as Simplify's favorite color, blurple.
Blurple.
And we're going to add it to this dog tag that has the wolf.
Ooh.
And on the back, it says, I never give up. I never quit. I am a wolf. So it is a dog tag. We will add it to this keychain with wolf fur trinket. And we are running that now. I wish I could send that one PWE, but I cannot.
I like that one.
What do you think? Do you think I can send that PWE?
What's PWE? In the envelope?
Get a bigger PWE. And then this one, I think so. Let's run it under PWE. Let's run that under PWE. So the dog tag and the wolf fur trinket will be put on there.
Didn't run.
Oh, it didn't run?
Mm-mm.
And Froggy, welcome in. Ow!
Ribbit.
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 And I will edge that up, but there is that pretty little wolf fur in there. Pretty Woman Exposed? Could be. You have not seen my baddie line. They're sometimes very exposed. Experiment 625. We will send that to you.
Like an envelope then?
Yeah, envelope. Thank you so much. All right, one more piece. We have this beautiful blue. I don't know why this one hasn't. So will that one go? No, because it also has to be flexible, I think. The envelope has to give. I think that one's too thick, right? And too big this way. I don't know. That one's a no. Okay. I know we got some new rules today for shipping. If you chew it on a while, it might get pliable. If you put it in the sun, it might get pliable. So this one is a beautiful wolf on that midnight blue. It's not really midnight blue. It's a navy blue.
That's navy?
That's not navy blue.
Not
this
navy.
is royal blue. A royal blue wolfie. Super, super cool. And we've got our little wolf pack paw print here. I like this blue one. It's pretty.
Well, now I don't need to do that yet.
Thank you, Crafty.
Did Crafty get that? Oh,
yeah.
She beat.
Thank you so much. All right, guys. I need to make some more. So we're gonna have a couple of things. Thank you guys so much. We're gonna have a couple of things up and coming. I know you guys saw these. This is gonna be definitely Monday. I'm going to make these this weekend, guys. I'm super excited about these. We're gonna have 3, actually. Gotcha. Good to know. I know they said today, it's so funny. My shipping correction is 1.6%. 1.6%. And then because I don't know if you guys have gone on today, but it's got the new rates warning that says, hey, we're going to just to let you know, UPS or USPS has raised their prices on us, and any adjustment fees are going to start to be shared by us and whatnot. And it said that mine was at 1.6%, and that I was on the higher end of people who sell on my category for changing labels. So I was kind of I thought that 1.6% is pretty low for an amount that I have changed my labels. Yeah. Right? So I don't know. I was a little irked about that, but I'm pretty careful about it. But sometimes when I wrap something and I wrap it correctly the right way, it weighs a little bit more. So I guess I need to up my shipping amount. Yeah. Yeah. I would work for Whatnot Logistics. I would deliver in my hometown. So this is one of the new molds that you guys have gotten to see that was created by Lions and Stars. It is either a wall hanging or a coaster. So we will be doing that one on Monday. We have wolf earrings that will be a support item. This one will be the actual adopted wolf. And then this one will be a support item, right? And then we have this one, which will be, these will also be support items. I know, I'm excited about them. So this one says follow the trails, but there's a sunflower in there. I'll be president of the division. And then this one also super cute. This is a puppy, which I love. It says run wild with me. And there's Brian dancing in the background. Sorry, Brian, I was showing it. There's some sunflowers in there too. Everybody says hi, Brian. But yeah, look at this little baby. Yeah, these are super cool. I'm very excited about them. And I'm getting better at inking. You guys will see that in a little bit. Getting better at inking stuff. And inking is, so these will come out flat and there will be a groove. Let me show you one that I've inked. Here's one I've inked. Tenacity Ridge, welcome in.
Tenacity.
He's not for sale unless for the right price. I will sell him for a cheeseburger and a Dr. Pepper.
Goodness gracious, I think it'll worth a little bit more than that.
But you have to tip me $1 million.
Okay, that's better.
This is the inking. The white is the inking part of it. And it's not as easy as it looks. So I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better. So hopefully by Monday, I will have it down. What do I want on your burger? He is a treasure. He's a treasure. He's an ass.
What?
Asset. Brian, you didn't let me finish. He didn't let me finish. I mean, come on, Brian. You get all the inking tips soon. Yes, I'm excited. Lions and Stars is actually going to teach a class on May the 26th. May the 26th. Resin 101 will be inking for this month. Very excited about that. Yes. Okay. All right, guys. That ends our wolf pack portion of the evening. And now we get into the baddie.
The baddie.
Are you guys proud of me? I didn't cry tonight.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised I didn't cry because I did have a margarita. I think it's partly because I'm excited about tonight's piece because it also does have Crafty, you got to see this piece before you go. You got to see this. I think I'm excited about this one because it does have a family connection. My brother absolutely loved this person as well. And so I think I'm just so excited to share this piece that's got me not crying. Okay, I'm going to show her. I'm going to do something different this time. I'm going to show her, and I want to see if you guys can figure out who it is. She is ultra famous. Ultra famous. Okay, are you guys ready? Okay, let me fix the camera. And there you go.
Look at that, people.
Look at this baddie. Crafty got it first. Yes, thank you guys for catching it right away. Everybody else I showed it to has missed it, but in their defense, the guitar and the hat were not on it she couldn't hide behind a tree. So this is Dolly Parton tonight. Guys, wait till you hear her story. I think it perfectly fits her. She is a garden goddess. So this is our baddies edition. For those of you who maybe this is your first time in, this is our newest line, and she is part of our garden goddess. There's two different types. We have garden goddesses and goth angels. Goth angels have giant wings. And garden goddesses genuinely have some sort of feathers or butterflies or something that is indicative of a garden. So this is Dolly Parton. And the reason I chose her tonight is because, first of all, is there any bigger or badder badass than Dolly?
Nope.
I mean, she is a personal hero of mine. She is unapologetic. She is amazingly beautiful. She is smart, charming, witty,
And very benevolent.
kind, very, very benevolent. She does live in our area, and there's so many charities that she is a part of, guys, that I just can't even begin. I know. I can't even begin to tell you the number of things that she has done for people in this area. So I don't know if you can tell, but this is actually a butterfly bodice. So her outfit is made of a butterfly. Of course, she's a little busty. She's a little busty. And she has a bigger butt than Dolly does. Dolly doesn't really have a big butt, but I could not sand this one down.
She's got like my
But
kind of butt then. She's like a back with a crack.
does have a flat butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, she really does. But she definitely has the boobs going on here. And then I love that I hate the Dallas Cowboys, okay? But these are kind of, listen, who does that in their 70s? Who does that? I know. I don't I'm not a Dallas Cowboy fan, but she rocked that costume to the nines and introduced herself to a whole new generation of people. And so that's kind of those little pants. Dolly's always blinged out. She is always recognizable. Except for that one time she actually entered a freaking she entered a Dolly Parton look-alike contest and lost.
Well,
Did you guys know that? She totally lost the look-alike contest. Let me clean this up just a little
and
bit.
she's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
She is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She is a member of the Grand Ole Opry. She is a member of
And she's a Playboy
the
bunny.
Country Music Academy. She
She's a-
was a Playboy
She
bunny.
was.
I mean, what has she not done? Not to mention, I don't know if you guys know this, but she has an imagination library where she has now delivered over 2 million books. Yep, Screen Actors Guild. She has delivered 2.4 million books to people all along the yes, she does. Of course,
That's what money does.
of course,
Too.
she's built like a Barbie. All of the parts are
Fake.
plastic. And she
She's a
will
little
tell you
bustier than
she
a
will
Barbie
tell
doll.
you
She's
that
a little bustier than a
she's
Barbie.
like, "Oh, I'm not going to grow old gracefully." She goes, "I'm going to fight it every step of the way." But she's also part of the Great Smoky Mountain National Park Friends, where she buys plots of land around the Great Smoky National Park, donates it back to the park. She does tons of fundraisers to make sure that the park will always stay free to people and will always be available to enjoy. She has paid for heart surgeries for people in this area. When the floods happened in North Carolina, she was the first to donate $1 million, and she found Walmart to match her, and so $2 million was impacted by the Dolly name. But when the fires happened in the Great Smoky Mountains, she says, "Damn it, these are my people." That's exactly what she said. "These are my people, and of course I'm going to take care of them." So with her saying, "I'm going to start a fund," people from all over the world and all of the other stars just started pouring money into that. And I don't know if you guys know this either, because maybe you're not in this area, but she was able to give every affected household, which was over 150 homes, $1,000 a month for 6 months. And then at the last month, she said, "Oh, surprise, we raised a little extra money." And she gave everybody $5,000. Like, I'm so impressed with her. By the way, when she was younger, she wanted to make the kind of music that she wanted to make. So she literally walked away from a giant record deal and a label with Porter Wagner and said, "I'm going to do things my way. I want to make the kind of music I want to make. I want to be the kind of person and artist that I want to be." So she walked away from Porter Wagner, who was one of the biggest stars of her time, and that's where she wrote "I Will Always Love You." I think people don't realize that it was actually to Porter Wagner to say, "Hey, I love you, but I got to go my way. You go your way." And then she eventually started her own record label. so she could make the kind of music that she wanted and brought on other artists to make the kind of music that they wanted to make. Then she wanted to make movies, and she went out there and she asked what she wanted to do, and they wouldn't type her in the type of movies she wanted to make, so she started her own movie company.
Wow.
And then she bought Dollywood, which at that time was Silver City, not Silver City. I can't think of what it was called. Yeah, plus Whitney, yes. Yeah, and everybody always said, "Oh, how do you feel about Whitney making this such a mega hit?" And she says, "Oh, every time Whitney sings that song, she makes me rich. So you just sing on, honey."
Yeah.
She's not dumb. Elvis asked to record "I Will Always Love You," and she turned it down. She
Oh, sorry,
didn't let him do it because his people wanted future rights to the song, and she
yeah.
said absolutely not.
She wouldn't touch
So
it.
it wasn't ever a thing between her and Elvis. It was between her record company and Elvis's record people.
Yeah.
So good for her for holding on to her song. She knew what she had in her hand. So she started her own movie company, and then when she bought Dollywood, she wanted to do it the way she wanted to do it, so she started her own construction company. And to this day, her construction company is still what builds Dollywood. Every single year in Dollywood, she adds a new attraction or a roller coaster. Dollywood this year actually surpassed Disney World as America's favorite theme park.
Nice.
So bad ass Dolly Parton. Am I right?
You go, girl.
Am I right? Do you guys agree that she's a baddie?
We all agree.
Good. Yes. Okay. So I had to make her. She's been on my list for a while now. She has been on my list for a while. So let me get this started. She's a garden goddess, so they go a little bit less. They do ship at a pound, guys, because I do ship them in as much packing paper as I can do. Yeah,
Yeah.
she does. Oh, a ton of places. And also for autistic children, she has a quiet space for children inside Dollywood where it's just a quiet space away from like the noise and stuff like that that's going on because you can get really overstimulated. Hell, I need a place that's quiet sometimes.
Does she have a pet place too?
Yeah, she's just amazing. There's so many amazing things inside Dollywood.
And the food, good lordy.
Yeah, the food is very expensive though. I will tell you, Dollywood has really, really gone through the roof, but they are really using it to make improvements. And guys, if you've never been to Dollywood, it
It's
is
fun.
it is a paradise. It is absolutely beautiful. I think there's 10 or 12 theaters. So even if you don't ride rides, you can go in and you can catch shows. Um she says that too, that her heart is bigger than her tatas. I love that, Elaine. She really is a just such a
And the
super
holidays,
kind
Christmas is
person.
amazing there.
There's a hospital here in Knoxville that just renamed themselves to the Dolly Parton Children's Hospital because she perpetuated its budget for I think the next 10 years. So she said all along, I'm never going to I'm never going to take it with me. I'm going to make sure that I can make a difference around everybody. Um, and she's never forgotten who she was and where she came from. So I love it. You hit every show. Yeah, I've hit every show as well, and I love it. Birds of Prey is down right now because the weather took out one of the walls, and
Wow.
some of the eagles got out. So that was unfortunate. Okay, let's. Oh, how did that jump up already? All right, here we go. Let's run this baby. And I am going to put it for a minute and I'm going to read you her backstory. This piece is like a living tribute to Dolly Parton as a garden goddess, bold, feminine, and unapologetically radiant. At the center of her form is sculpted in soft, translucent resin, almost like she's grown from light herself, not carved. The sparkle embedded throughout her body mirrors her spirit. never dimmed, always catching the light no matter the angle. That glitter isn't just decoration, it's resilience made visible. The rhinestone bodice is unmistakable. Its butterfly echoes her iconic stage presence, glamorous, yes, but also armor. Every crystal feels like a story, years of hard work, criticism she rose above, boundaries she broke. It reminds you that her beauty has always been self defined, never assigned. The guitar at her side grounds her. It is not just an instrument, it is her voice, her independence, her storytelling. Even in goddess form, she holds on to the thing that built her legacy. That says everything about her strength. She never let success separate her from her roots. And those wings, soft, pink, and airy, almost like blooming fibers, transforming her into something more than human. They don't feel fragile, they feel earned, like every hardship she faced gave her her right to rise. They are not the wings of an angel of innocence, they are wings of survival and invention. The butterfly detail adds another layer transformation, yes, but also freedom. Dolly has always been a woman who evolved without losing herself. She doesn't just change, she expanded. Even the base, with its warm tones and floral accents, feels like soil, richly grounded and real, because no matter how high she rises, she is still deeply connected to where she came from. This piece captures Dolly's true power. She is glitter and grit, softness and steel, roots and wings, a garden goddess who didn't just bloom. She taught the world that blooming on your own terms is the greatest strength of all. Elaine! Congratulations! I'm so glad that you got Dolly. This is your first baddie too, isn't it? By the way, guys, this is yellow or this is orange for Tennessee Orange. Dolly has sang Rocky Top at Neyland Stadium. Yours. Well, congratulations and welcome to the Baddie family.
I was gonna buy it. It was going down low, and I was gonna
I'm glad you stayed, Crafty. I'm glad you got to see her. So she is our baddie for the night. All right, she is coming to you. We do still have one baddie that we have not sold yet. This is a garden goddess. Also, the first time you were ever red chatted. Well, you do have a guitar case. Yes, you have the wolf you have the Dolly Parton wolf pack piece.
Didn't Marsha go into it?
Marsha has the wolf, and Simplify has the guitar case. So I think one was Dolly, and the other one Dolly too. I'm not 100% sure.
I was sort of hoping I was gonna get it. I was about to buy it.
Yes, Brian was about to buy it. Brian is going to have to get faster at the swiping.
Well, I was letting somebody else if they wanted it, but I was trying to good.
Okay, let me read Ivy's story. Ivy's pretty cool too. Ivy is that friend, guys. She's that friend that you have that is kind of embarrassing, but you couldn't live without her. She's a garden goddess shaped by survival, not softless. Like the climbing vine she embodies, she grips tightly to what matters and refuses to let go. Her body is not delicate, it is commanding. Deep ivy green winds through her dark body and coils along her arms like living armor. For each leaf is a testament to her unwillingness to fail, even when the world has tried to shake her loose.
Oh.
She is aggressive and hard, her voice sharp like thorns, protecting tender growth beneath. Many misunderstand her intensity, mistaking protection for hostility. Ivy does not waste energy trying to be liked. She values loyalty over approval. Those outside her circle often only see her edge, never the fierce devotion rooted beneath her exterior. Her presence can feel overwhelming, like vines growing too close to the walls of comfort that others build. She challenges weakness, pushes truth to the surface, and refuses to pretend everything is fine when it's not. Because of this, some call her difficult, even toxic. But Ivy knows that sometimes growth requires disruption, and sometimes protection requires strength that is not always gentle. In those she loves, Ivy is unshakable. She is the friend who will stand between you and harm without hesitation, the one who speaks the truth when others are silent, the one who stays when everyone else walks away. She climbs the walls that others can't, that others cannot, and reaches places others fear to go, pulling her chosen people upward to her. Her garden is wild and unapologetic, vines covering broken stone, life claiming forgotten spaces. She reminds us that even environments considered harsh can still create protective shelter and connection. Ivy teaches us that loyalty is not always quiet, that protection is not always gentle, and that sometimes the strongest love comes wrapped in thorns. In thorns. She is not meant for everyone, but for those she chooses, she is unyielding, present, and fiercely loyal. That is Ivy. A couple of things about Ivy that I love is you have to look for the treasures. They are hidden. How many of you have an Ivy friend?
Yeah.
They're the first to embarrass you, but the first to also stand up for you. Little bit toxic, but a lot of love. So with her, that's these are her protective berries. These are the ones she's already dissipated and totally annihilated people. She is covered in modest. And then I love that the vines on the back, some of them are already um, they're turning black, but there's still a lot of good in ivy.
Just my ivy.
Yes. So I bet some of you have friends just like her. Code Red Games, thanks for joining. It's good to see you. All right, guys, thank you for looking at those. So I'm very excited. I've gotten to create two memorial pieces. I cannot show the second one yet because I'm waiting for her to say if it's going to be directly to her or if it's going to be shown online. So it's beautiful. I actually was crying while making it. I've actually cried during both of them, but they're beautiful pieces. Purple, ow! Welcome in. Also, code red, ow! So very excited about getting to do that. I have another piece that I'm working on currently for somebody's mom who just passed away. I'm very touched that people are trusting me with their memorial pieces. It makes me heal myself, and I just hope that I can continue to pour in and help other people to have a way to have a funnel for their grief. M7, I'm so glad you're here. I wonder why I'm glad you're here. I've been waiting to open this, and Kiki BBA fan is here, and she is the recipient of this. So, can we go ahead and do that since he's just come in?
Do what?
We have mail. It's Thursday, but we didn't get to open it Monday. So, we're going to go ahead and open this. Nice packaging, by the way. You can always tell the new sellers because they have new packaging. The rest of us reuse packaging. And I will be reusing yours. This one will be reused as well. Ooh, pretty. Look how pretty, guys. I do. I reuse all my packaging.
Not just packaging. She reuses everything because why not?
I know. I need one. Here's the mail. It never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. And when I do, it makes me wail mail. Okay, M7 is in the chat right there. Brian, can you tag him?
Yes.
M7 Designs. Manuel, he is from Arizona, and he is a wire wrapper, and he does wire wrapped resin. But he does wire wrapped resin with things that I love, like crystals and bees and all of the things. I was born in Arizona, so I also love it. But I'm glad I don't live there because it's really hot. Okay. So I'm going to show you. I bought this during the and they do have scorpions. Yes. And he actually wraps scorpions, which I also love. I've had two pieces with scorpions on this channel. So, okay, let's see if I can get some light my direction. Oh, wow. I'm a cow. And black widows. See, people now know M7's designs. Okay, I bought this piece during our, let's see, what red train was it?
Oh, I need to run it.
The recycle. Resin remix. And I love this. Are you guys ready? Look at the wrap job, guys.
Nice.
And M7, can you please tell us the stone? Right? Look at the wrapping work. Ocean blue.
Twilight.
I gotta I had to screenshot that. Whoops. Okay. I can blue light it? I just so happen to have a blue light here. Oh, let's see. Let's go this direction. I think I need to shut down some lights. Oh, just a bright white? Okay. Oh,
Wow.
wowza.
Very pretty.
You can turn that big light back on. Isn't that gorgeous? Is that too much light? It might be too much light. I love it. I love it. And let me show you the I saw me life flash before me eyes.
Before yours.
It was really boring.
Oh,
Okay.
stop it.
Let me show you the wrap on the back. Mine always look absolutely horrible. That is wrapping from the paper. Just pay no attention to the wrapping. We'll get it out of there. This is not part of the design, folks. Not part of the design. I'll have to clean that up. Okay. Look at the wrapping. How pretty is that? Let me back it out. Back the light out a little bit.
Beautiful.
Beautimous.
You can make that into a necklace for Kay?
Probably it is. It is. And I have that on mine too. It's already a necklace.
Oh, okay.
And here's what I love that he did. He also includes a piece for me to wrap. And I'm going to start watching his shows. And I'm going to wrap this one.
Nice.
Oh. Yeah, definitely do follow him. He is an amazing person, actually, and his shows are. I got really close, didn't I? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. His shows are just a vibe. They're just a really fun, cool, easy breezy vibe. You have a resin show tomorrow. Yes. So please go and bookmark that. And then on Saturday, he's actually teaching people how to rap. Not that kind of rap,
Oh,
Brian.
sorry.
I knew that white boy was going to try and rap. Lord have mercy. And class demos tutorial on Saturday. Yes. Ice baby. And I got a little thank you from him 7. Thank you so much for that. Very, very excited to get this piece in. So, Lemon Girls, welcome in. Welcome in, Mina Vey. And ow! You missed Baddies and Wolfies. It was a good night. It was a good night. Okay. I'm gonna show we being me, and Brian's gonna sit here and watch. Is there a giveaway going? There is. You got 1 minute and 3 seconds to get in the giveaway. We are giving away two How to Train Your Dragon cards. I was trying to think of the name of the movie. Tonight we're pulling 2 cards. It won't let you raid. Oh, I don't know. I know I have to walk every time. I have updated my app, but I will not go into another show. It just every single time it just leaves me sitting there. And I'm like, okay, walk into the next person. So you're having issues with giveaways. They did do some sort of update because they had to because of the shipping thing that they did today. So they had to do something big in the app today. Mitave, do you want to see tonight's baddie? Mitave kind of gave me a little bit of the idea for the baddies. I know.
Yeah.
What I was mad because they said my number was higher than most people. M7 Designs comes on in, steals the giveaway. I love it.
Where'd
I
you put the
just
cards?
had the cards. Oh, I just had them. They're right here. They're right in front of me.
Silly
Yeah.
girl.
And and I think it's going to be just is it going to be just the smaller sellers that get dinged? Ah, welcome in, welcome in. You know what? I was going to write you anyway. I cannot find the castle mold. Brian and I have torn this house up from one end to the other. I'm so upset. I'm going to keep looking tonight, but I cannot find the castle mold. We have looked everywhere. We're hoping that we didn't throw it away. You're doing a magic card show tomorrow at midnight Pacific for the card show. Nice. All right, we got How to Train Your Dragon,
I like magic cards.
and you got Him and the Girly Girl, and that is the Queen of Hearts. Ah, the Queen of Hearts. And your second card is that guy. And it's the Five of Clovers. It's not clovers.
No.
What is it? Clubs.
Oh, clubs.
Brian doesn't even know anymore. I've messed him up so bad that he doesn't even know anymore. Hey, according to Lucky Charms, that little marshmallow right there is a clover.
Oh my lordy.
I speak only in food. Let's see if Midave gets it. Midave, who is this?
Who is a Mirabay?
She is for sure a baddie. Cher, close. That would be a good guess. Cher doesn't play the guitar though, right?
Nor does she wear a cowboy hat.
No, she wouldn't wear a cowboy hat. There's butterflies everywhere. She is definitely country.
There you go.
Double
Double
D's.
D's. I don't think it's double D's.
It's Dolly. Yep.
Like double G's.
It's Dolly. Dolly Parton. She's a super baddie. Yes. Super super baddie for sure. I love her little shorts. I mean, they're just so cute. I mean, I was looking for blue jean material and then I was like, I came across that and I was like, oh, that's got to be it. Yeah, you thought it would be Dolly. Yeah. So we had a good night with the baddies and the wolfies tonight. We showed two new wolves, and two new molds for wolves. That was super cool too. Okay, I have this really pretty little piece right here. When Brian says sometimes we're literally tying things and doing things
The last
at the
moment.
last moment, I was literally assembling this piece as we were coming live. I don't know where my string is to tie this one. Oh, I'll have to show it without the string, but this one will have a string. Don't worry, he didn't buy it. He didn't get it. Somebody else did tonight, but that's okay. Um, just remember everything is always up for commission also. Baddies they'll never look the same because I don't have another butterfly like that. They'll never look the same, but I'll always find a way to make them who they are. I love these little picture frames so much, guys, and I'm loving embellishing them and doing the pretty things to them. So here is this piece for tonight. I love, 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 love this yellow. I did one of these for the okay. Thank you for sharing. Hello. Welcome in, Ivy. We just showed a piece called Ivy. Yeah, I love these little resin-crete pieces. And I love the yellow in this one, guys. This is that resin-crete color that I was telling you about that's called We Like. We Like. And it is so concentrated. You would almost think this is actually like resin. So thanks for looking at that one. I love doing these.
For that one, can you put a picture in it and then put resin over top?
You can. I do that with the wolves.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a whole bunch of different little pieces tonight to show you guys. This one, this is a book page holder.
Mhm.
I don't always want to call them something else. And it's Betty Boop.
Betty Boop.
And I'm not 100% sure, but I think that this one might actually be the glow in the dark glitter because you need to read by the glow of the dark. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if this one's glow in the dark. It is not. It is not a glow in the darker.
I got I got lots of glow in the dark in my bath, but every time I go to the bathroom, it's like a little light like that.
Well, yeah, when we shut off the lights here in the studio, there are things glowing from everywhere.
Mm.
It's like Nerdy. She shuts hers off, and she mostly glows eyeballs.
Oh golly,
So there's like
there's
all
eyes
these little
watching you.
things watching her. Little Betty Boop. And this is a page holder. I don't know if you guys, those of you who've been in my show know what it does, but it holds
Oh,
open
here
your
you go.
pages.
Here's a
Do
book.
you have a book?
Well, that's right. We can't open that one.
Oh, we can't open that one. Yeah.
Um,
Oh well. I don't have a book in here because I cleaned the room.
Your book's in the kitchen.
So you put your thumb in here, and it holds the book and the pages open for you, which is awesome.
Ingenious.
Yes, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Okay, and then I have a beautiful pink one,
Sparkly.
sparkly. This will be for choice. Oh no, these two I can't do for that choice. I think this might be the glow in the dark one. Okay, thank you. Oh, I tore it apart today. It did not fare well in the tear apart. Oh, I cut myself.
Oh, don't do that.
I'm bleeding.
She's bleeding.
This is the one I think that glows in the dark. It's a green one.
A green piece?
That's all right. It is what it is. Yes, this one glows in the dark. I never knew there was glow in the dark glitter. MBH Creations, welcome in, my dear. This one glows in the dark. That's it.
Don't you use glue in your resin to make the glitter everywhere?
Yes.
Hey, look, I knew that. I had an answer for that one.
Brian is correct. It is this is not glow in the dark.
No.
It must be a green one that glows in the dark. I thought it was this one. Anyways, those choice for 3 of those. So if you add one tiny, tiny, tiny little drop, like super, super tiny drop of clear Elmer's glue, it turns your resin into like a snot consistency.
It is very
It's very
snotty.
snotty. Not naughty, it's snotty.
Snotty.
And it makes the glitter stick inside that. It also does affect your curing time. It goes a little bit faster, so just know that as well. A single drop. And if you're doing a little tiny little bit, you can just dip the end of a a toothpick and mix it in. It takes very, very little. Very little. Okay, these are honkin' book holders. And they're beautiful content, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready? These are super cool.
We're ready.
I'm proud of this one. Not a Q-tip. Nope. All right, ready?
How pretty.
Look how beautiful those are. I got a little shadow there.
Reading in style, people. Reading in style.
Right? I love this one. I think it is gorgeous. I think this is the glitter. Not a bubble.
Is there a bubble in there?
Oh, there's a couple bubbles.
That's all right.
They're living actual forget-me-nots. Not forget-me-nots. So I actually took and I poured all of this first, and then I poured this last, and I poured it. These were so full that there was barely room to put this in there. So I just wanted it suspended at the bottom to cover up the little stems. Yeah, the back does look different because it needs to be backed with a I wanted to show it tonight. So it needs to be backed with UV glitter, but they still look as pretty, and they will whenever they're whenever they're suspended in resin to the same degree, they'll look the same. You can still see you can see the actual backs on the side though. But I can add more glitter to this one on the bottom too. Thank you. Okay, are you ready for this one? This one is 3D printer poop. It's poopy. We're going to take it down a little bit because they weren't as expensive as the flowers. The flowers were expensive. They were expensive. Okay, here we go. 3D printer poop. Whenever somebody uses 3D printing, there is a byproduct and they call it poop. And I just love the whimsical look of these little spools of plastic.
Little poop.
And also, this also means it doesn't go in the garbage or out into our environment. Right? I like this little red that caught right here. It's like squiggly. If I were a cat, I would want to own this one. But they're not soft. They're very hard. They're not fun to play with.
Well, the cat might like it.
Do what?
The cat might enjoy it.
They might. They might. Okay. Oh, I found another Wolfie support piece we didn't run. That's because it wasn't put up where it was supposed to go. Okay. I did some keychains. I have not put them on keychains because somebody might want them as a necklace. Makes me think of Dr. Seuss. It is very Dr. Seussy. Okay, Dr. Seuss trivia. MIT in Boston, Massachusetts was actually partially designed by Dr. Seuss. If you ever look at the MIT building online, it is made to look like a Dr. Seuss house. It is the craziest building. And there's all sorts of really cool designs inside as well. And there is, at the entrance of it, there's amazing pieces of art everywhere. But one of the pieces on the inside is they have this beautiful paper cranes hanging from the ceiling, hundreds of thousands of them. I can't remember what they represent. It was some sort of tragedy or something. I'll have to look and see, but it's called the crane, and it's just a beautiful piece of art. So, okay, I said keychains, and I pulled up earrings. All right, this one is super cool. This is from the movie Wicked. I loved the play until I fell asleep. Oh, they are origami cranes. I can't remember what they represent right now, though. It was a very profound thing that they stood for.
Whoville?
No. So this is Wicked in a keychain. You got the Wicked label on the back. Thanks for looking at that. Okay, this is the Disney princesses. I'm loving having these little pieces already made for me. Let me pull that back a little bit so you guys can see the Disney princesses. Oh, very cool. If you fold 1,000 of them, whatever you wish for is supposed to come true. You need the Wicked? That one's coming to you, my dear. I should have had you do pickup. Because I have a package here for you. I haven't mailed it because I was trying to find the castle to throw in there. But
Dolphin Girl in Tennessee?
Dolphin Girl is no, but she has a package, so.
Oh.
What do you mean already made for you? I don't know. What did I say?
They already had something made for her. That was the castle that's why you wanted to have her pick up instead of delivery.
Oh yeah, she's got a package already here from this week of shopping already. When showing the keychain, I don't know. Oh, already made for me. Okay, so here's what I did. I was very lucky, very very lucky. I happened to stumble in to a lady's show who was getting rid of all of her resin pieces. Now I could have made these, okay? I don't have the awesome glitter that she has. I don't have some of these colors. I do have a ton of glitter, but she has some really cool designer glitter. I bought a ton of stuff, okay? I've used some already, but this was $1. This was $1. Look at these pieces. This was $1. And I've used some of these. I'm using them for the wolf fur program too because Elaine, these were $1 and these were $1. So and these were $1. This has been preventing me, right? I could do them. Oh, I found another bag. I found 2 more bags. Oh, me and wind chimes we are not friendly. Wind chimes, and I made a wind chime and it took me 2 weeks to tie it. So I leave all of that to Crafty Bliss. She loves making them. I like making them. I hate tying them. So each of these bags was $1. And so it's been very nice to have stuff already pre-made for me so that I can just add my own embellishments and then top coat with resin, UV resin. It's been nice. It's been nice and a time saver. And also it's been money saving. I have a circle, I'm pretty sure. 6 inches wide. Oh, 6 inches wide. I mean, the clock. Yes, tying them is horrible. And Crafty does a good job at it. Okay, I thought this one was cool. Yeah, and look how thick these pieces are too. Like she did not cheat. Like she did not. Sometimes I will half fill a mold because they're expensive, right? She did not. She poured them. They're beautiful. I do have a tea plate, but it's not flat. This one says surviving motherhood 1 cup of coffee at a time. And I did have to offset this one because of the hole. I didn't want it right in the middle of her head. Jan's Resin Treasures, welcome in, my love. We adore Jan, adore her. Okay, I love this one. This is so me, guys. I'm trying, but I'm very tired. Babe, stop hitting the table.
I didn't do it.
Oh, I ran that one for $4. Oh well. If you want it, tag it. Get it, get it, get it. Bushy Beans, welcome in. I mean, you've been here. You've been here. I don't know why I said welcome in. It was just good to see you again. Okay. What else do we have here that is newer? Okay. These little turtles. I'm tired. I know. You're also a turd. I mean, tired. You're tired.
She turd.
These are the cutest little turtles. Speaking of turds, look at these turdies.
Turdies.
Look at the glitter on these little turtles. Do 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 do.
Do. Turtle power.
Okay, thanks for looking at those. They are great stud earrings. Look how cute they are.
So cute.
They go well with my cow ears. Maybe I should just clip them right here.
There you go.
Need to pierce my cow ears. So I re-inked these. Still hate them. I still don't like them.
You don't like Bigfoot?
So no, I just am not good at inking those yet. That's a learning process. I did ink this one again, or I did ink this one. I don't think I inked it before. I love it now that it is inked in silver.
Cool.
Inked in silver.
Was that where you're doing the craft fair we went to that we did?
Was I inking? I was inking.
Yeah.
Ah, you made me ink.
I made me ink. Ink it in.
This one says, relax. Nothing is under control. This is the story of my life. Why are we running at 4 again? Okay.
I got the idea of this stuff from Shrinking Inks.
All right, my dear. I will read your message here in a few minutes. Woo, Mirave hit 400 sales this month. Congratulations, girly. All right. I have some magic wands that I did. I think these are beautiful. We'll do these for choice. When you buy a wand from me, they come wire wrapped with a clear sided, but you get to pick the theme. You get to pick the theme of I did. Congratulations. All my messages pop in when I'm on live, which is also maddening because I can't see my screen half the time. If you buy a wand through me, then you will also get it wire wrapped. I usually will include some sort of precious stone, charms. So they're very pretty, and I love. Wait till you guys see the blues. Wait till you see the blues on here. Look
Blue.
at this one. Woo!
Woo, that's blue.
Yes, and remember this is unwire wrapped right now. Heidi, welcome in. Oh, it's not you, it's everybody. This one is turquoise and backed in the blue. Woo!
Woo.
This one has my hair on it. I charge extra for that. And then the last one,
I
is
think
this the only two?
I
Oh, here we
think
go.
they should be happy to get your DNA.
This one is the mixture of the two. Those little turquoise stones and not real turquoise, by the way. And that backed in blue. Oh, I love it. And I love this piece because you can actually put a really cool stone in there. So very, very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Anybody need me to we one those?
Rewind?
We want them?
Rerun them?
I could be one. What?
What?
What? Say what? Okay. Here's where I was first learning to ink.
That's what you're doing at the craft fair.
This is the one I did at the craft fair. We're gonna run these at a discount because we inked them like we're kindergartners. They're not bad, but I do love the books. They're not bad, but let me show you the difference. Aren't these cute little earrings for little bookworms? I have my nose stuck in a book right now, so deep. I love it. Okay, and here is with a little bit of practice. Look how much better that is.
Getting better.
It's so pretty.
Oh, so
pretty. Also, these have that they have that glitter in the back. But yeah, I think these turned out just so different. I mean, look at the difference.
Oh, it's still very good.
I'm getting better. All right, thanks for looking at those. Okay, let's run our little turdy. This is our little turdy. Oh, we showed all the jewelry. We sold most of our jewelry, didn't we?
Did the giving come
on? No. Oh wait.
that one?
M7 won it.
Oh, I already got that one. Okay.
How many have you run?
Let's see.
I still could paint the dolphins blue. I could paint all of them blue. That's the class that I'm waiting to take because I don't know how to.
Oh, dolphin.
You
dolphin
would
won the
think.
Gibby, I think. No.
Did Dolphin win the Gibby? Did somebody who won the
No,
Gibby?
Elaine won the last one.
Oh, have I pulled Elaine's cards?
No.
Elaine, I didn't pull your cards yet. Let me see if I can pull your cards real quick. Nope, I can't ink them in blue like I thought I could do real quickly. I'm telling you, inking is not easy. There they are in blue, but it's still not perfect. Don't pull her finger. Yeah, I want to do this turtle again and do different stuff.
No, Elaine did not get a pull yet.
Okay. Where is the cards? All right, let's pull 2 cards for Elaine. Metal Urge, welcome in. I can't believe you guys won't let me pull fingers.
Did somebody buy a TikTok page turn?
Oh, did they? Oh, nice. Who bought it? Here is How to Save Your Dragon. Is it How to Save Your Dragon? How to Train Your Dragon. Sorry. And oh, it's Papa. It's Papa. No, wait. It's one of the Papas. That is the twins' dad, right? That is the 8 of clovers. And the star of the show. Look how beautiful these cards are. Look at that fire in the background. Guys, these are animated, remember? And that is the Jack of Hearts. May it bring you love and all of that gushy mushy stuff. All that mushy gushy stuff. Crazy old broad. You sound like my kind of people. I'm pretty sure I already like you. I am 100% sure I already like you. All right, what else do we have over here, Brian?
What do people do with what? The page turners? Or the card?
The cards, they're just collectors. They're collectible pieces. There are full-on card sellers on this app that make their entire living off of selling old vintage cards and cards. So, in fact, do you remember Height and Normal Designs?
She did those?
She sells cards on here now, and she is doing really well. She just hit 4,000 sales. 4,000 sales.
Goodness gracious.
And a lot of those were her cards. A lot of them were her cards. So we do the cards because they are DreamWorks cards, in hopes that someday they will be collectible for you all. Someday. So yes, they're just fun.
Oh, Jan, you're not old.
I actually have loved playing cards since I was a kid. But I just never thought of collecting them, which I should have. They're kind of like sports cards now. Like old vintage cards from certain places are actually worth some money, especially cards that like screwed up cards, like cards that people have messed up. They will they sell for big money.
I used to have lots of Star Wars cards that are probably worth lots of money now. I still kept them.
Did you not keep them? Did your mom sell them?
She sold them. Or gave them away or whatever she did.
He's always griping to his mom because she gave away so many of his things. Okay, guys, are you ready to see the dolphin piece in inked colors now?
We are.
I've been working since I was talking. Are you ready?
We're ready.
I need one more color. I need a green. I just need one more color and it's ready to go. Oh, and of course that one's not going to work. So now I know I can do this, and this is not super hard. I mean, I would take my time and really do this up a little bit cleaner. But I think it still looks cool. All right, ready? We're gonna run it again. What a difference. You ready? Look at that.
Cool.
And I'll finish coloring in these little pieces that didn't catch.
Very cute.
That turned out pretty good.
She has talent, did I tell you?
You've been learning wood burning? I love wood burning. I'm horrible at it because I'm not a good artist. Like, I'm not a good drawer.
Drawer?
I'm not a good drawer.
Drawer?
Did we get everything, Brian, that we needed to? All the new things so that I can put them away? Oh, here's a chicken.
Because?
Here's a chicken because we can. These are, look at, I just got green on my finger. This one's bleeding and this one's green.
Together they're Christmassy.
Yes. This cute little blooper is just fun to put on your desk.
or
He's
on
just a cute little chicken.
or in one of your wonderful little moon shells that
Oh,
you make.
your collectible moon shelf.
That's right.
Because he's
Because
cute.
I mean, who
You can use a ton of things to ink. Mostly it's done with acrylic paint, I believe. So what I just did was
marker?
literally marker. And but when you do it in marker, you have to go back in and actually seal it. So when I go back in and I do this one, like I'm going to add more blue so that's not so white. I'll fill in these little edges here, fill in these little edges here with the marker that I just did, and then I will put UV resin over the top of it, and then it'll be sealed. So turned out cute.
They should come out with a spray resin that you just spray it and it'll seal it.
Well, you can seal it with clear acrylic paint. These are the markers that I have. I love them. This is my favorite marker of all time. These chrome markers are they're the best. Let me just add a little touch of this mirrored look. I don't know if it will.
Is that whole thing UV resin? She's asked. Dolphin's asking.
This one was actually resin. Look at the mirrored look. You see that on the water now?
Cool.
I love that. These are my favorite markers. These are expensive. And they don't last very long because it is actually a paint pen, and you can get these on Amazon. And then these are the Sharpie markers. They're paint Sharpie paint markers. Now the bad thing about these is
You dry.
no, look how fat that is.
Oh, it is pretty
So
fat.
it's extremely hard to get into the little pieces of your piece. So you can add a little bit of blue in there, add a little bit of seafoam blue.
Blue.
I really like that color.
Pretty color.
Yeah, I like that. I actually wound up liking that piece.
Look at you. Taking something you didn't like as much to something that you like.
Yeah, that was the whole reason of Mirabe's show. Her resin remix was to take things that you didn't necessarily like and turn them into things that you like.
And Dolphins wants to know if you can use resin and then UV resin on top of it.
Yes,
That is a yes.
absolutely. And I will. So this piece will actually be sealed in UV resin. I don't know if you guys can see, but all of those pieces, yeah, you can catch that shine now. Boy, we just took that from 0 to hero on that little keychain, right?
Look out.
It needs a little touch up, but yeah. And then these here, let's see if I can find one that's not scratched off. These I actually like even better than the Sharpies. Art Arctic Art. All because you wanted those painted blue. You got it, girl. You got it. It was a good suggestion. My mom hates it when I don't finish pieces. These markers I love. They do have a skinny little end that actually works like a paintbrush. So very nice little edge. Let me take it paints like a paintbrush. And then it's got the other end that is a chunky monkey. And it colors like a marker. So I highly recommend these two. The Sharpies work great. Sharpie markers work great on resin. They don't work well in the molds, but whatever these are, I'll let you guys get a screenshot of that. It looks like Arctic Art. And They're amazing. It's acrylic, Acrylic. It is acrylic art. Yeah, acrylic art. That that's a Y. What kind of artist are they? I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. But yeah, I don't recommend using your fingers to wipe off the ink.
Unless you, yeah,
But do I?
you do.
Every day. Every minute of every day. Yeah, Armadillo Girl and Dolphin Girl, you got it. But I am also a huge fan of these wipes right here.
Hard to find, but
Very hard to find. They are a Dollar General store. They do have this barcode where you can scan these. Jan, you like these too? I am obsessed with these. They're so hard to find now. If you find them at your dollar store, snatch them up because they're $20 online. But you do get 160 wipes. They are amazing. Even after they dry out, you can get them wet and still use them. They're very, very strong. They also do not they don't leave any residue. None. No residue. So when you're wiping down a mold, it will not leave any of the little uh you know how it picks and it tears and it's these do not do that. And they're very effective cleaners. I mean, that was actually acrylic paint and it's just gone. Yeah, they are wonderful. I highly, highly, highly recommend them. This is very dried on paint. It takes just a couple of well, that is very dried on paint on paper. I'm like, that's might be a little bit harder to scrub because it's on paper, but still, they work wonders. They're also great in your car. I mean, they will clean blue jean stuff off of your seats. No need for baby wipes. I actually am not a fan of baby wipes. Versus if I can't find these, I will not use a baby wipe because they leave that film and um they also leave a they leave like a chemical in your actual mold. There's also some wipies that were sold during the pandemic that were 99.9% alcohol wipes. They were like disinfectant wipe. Those were phenomenal too. And I haven't seen those in a really long time. But these are called Tough Plus and they're at the Dollar General.
Tough Plus.
They're usually at like the Dollar General
BJ's.
Pluses, like the big ones, the green ones, the markets, and they're a dollar for 160 of them. But you can never find them anymore
But
now.
that's why, because they're so expensive online.
And they're so good. They're so good. So, so, so good. Let's see. And yeah, I do keep UV resin close by to top off my pieces, even up here. So I am going to do a create with me in the morning because I have to, because it is the end of the month. And my goals for April was to do a create with me once a week all through the month of April. So is there anything that you guys would like to see me do that I could show in the morning ish? By morning, I mean 11ish, 12ish.
Closer to afternoonish.
Is there anything you guys would like to see me do on a small scale? I do have renters in there. Um, I have renters downstairs, so they said sleep in.
Well, 11, 12 is so we're sleeping in it.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I now have 11. I have 11 things to ship, so I will be up till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Lumi, welcome in. I'm very red today.
You're red.
I'm getting sunburned by the lights, I think, and I'm just kidding. Lumi, Lumi,
Can here
Lumi.
inside. You did miss a
You
wolf.
did. You
I mean,
missed 2 new wolves and a baddie. Okay, good night, my dear. You want to see the wolfies? I had 2 new molds tonight. Sorry, babe. Will you hand me the molds?
Yes. You mean the molds or the wolves?
The wolves. This is one. It represents homecoming. And it's hard to see, but this one is silver and this one's gold.
Smells
And
really
that is when my they do.
Mhm.
That's the gold.
I like it.
Yeah.
Mm. I'm getting a high
um
here.
so this one represents when he came home the first time from the military. And where's that picture? Did I hand it back to you already?
You
Did
did?
you put it away?
No, I
Okay.
did not.
This was that event. There's actually a picture of an event for a change. We didn't have a lot of cameras back then. They weren't everywhere and out in your face, right? So that's my big brother in his dress whites. And it adopted out right away. And oops, it's the maroon. I set it on the same base to paint.
Gotcha.
It can be sanded off. And this one is also represents a homecoming. This was when he came home for his marriage. So this one is marriage. And this wolf and that wolf will both represent times in our adult life we got to actually hang out because they were few and far between. So probably won't be a lot of these. Yeah, this one turned out amazing, right? Look, I actually painted the eyes. I'm getting better, guys. Getting better. Did some detailing on the paint. I think it turned out pretty cool. So, and then the baddie, Armadillo Girl. Are you ready? You are going to know who this is right off the bat. I liked his wife. She was sweet. You have the wolf in the skull mold. I love it. It's brand new to me. That's my first pour.
Pretty cool.
This angle really shows the sparkle. Kaylin, you hadn't seen it with the guitar yet, had you? Armadillo, do you know who it is? Kaylin, by the way, Armadillo Girl's from New Mexico. In the area of New Mexico that has armadillos because it's close to Texas. It's Dolly Parton. Dolly, Dolly. My mom's dog's named Dolly. You were thinking Dolly, yeah. You followed her, awesome, awesome. Yeah, and you had a show today I missed, but you have another one tomorrow, correct? I bookmarked it. Tomorrow shouldn't be as crazy busy. Guys, if you have shows in the next until Monday, drop your shows. Share it and
Drop them like it's hot.
live from Comic-Con. Nice. Where's Comic-Con this year? Is it in Texas or New Mexico? Wait, let me guess. Tell me which state. Oh, it's in El Paso. I knew it was going to be Texas. I was thinking it had to either be Lubbock, Albuquerque, or El Paso. Yeah. Oh God, I hate El Paso. I mean, some of the food is okay, but God, I hate El Paso. Not a fan. You already did Albuquerque. Okay. Albuquerque, yo! This is actually the sign for the Albuquerque Lobos, which is the mascot for Albuquerque. It is dusty. Yeah, El Paso is dusty. The only reason we go to El Paso is to fly out, to fly away.
Fly away.
Yeah, not a fan. People there are very rude. They are notorious for honking like seconds before it'll even turn green.
Like
They're
in,
already honking.
like in New York City, actually, too.
Oh, I mean, but it's yeah, it's not my favorite city. Texas. Your first veteran show's tomorrow night. Okay, what time? Mission 22. 22. Guys, if you don't know, the is it 22 is too many? Are they calling it Mission 22 now for the soldiers who will take their lives due to injuries and PTS? Yeah, it's a good idea. 6 p.m. and yes. Okay, you're gonna have to tell us who Greg is, and you got a free ticket. Okay. So guys, Mission 22, 22 soldiers a day will take their lives by suicide. every day because oh, my two dads got you because of untreated mental illnesses and just lack of treatment. Brain injuries are a big thing that cause this thing to happen. But actually, the 22 number is actually really, really low because there are several big states that don't report to that. I'm so sorry, Jan. There are so many states that don't report. Texas is one of them. They do not report to 22. Louisiana, and Louisiana has a ton of military bases, as does Texas. And there's another one. Mississippi also got has quite a bit of military bases, and they don't report. So
Don't do that.
sorry. We actually do know that the numbers are a lot higher than that. It did dip down and got a little bit better last year. North Carolina doesn't report, and there's a ton of bases in North Carolina along the ocean.
What do you mean?
So
What do you mean when you said they don't report?
so they don't report to the 22 is too many cause.
Mm.
So their numbers are not included in that. So 22 is just like a number and a rally cry. But there are a lot more that actually do take their lives, but
Why
they
wouldn't
say
they report it?
22 is too many. Just because they either don't collect the data or they're not proud of the data
Mhm.
or whatever, they choose not to share it. But it's significant. It's a significant anomaly among our military for the lack of treatment that they get. And then there's a stigma around military guys getting treatment for their mental health. They can lose their right and ability to carry a gun in the United States if they seek mental health treatment. And you are literally then taking away 90% of the jobs that they qualify for after the training that they received in the military. Absolutely. So it's very difficult the way that the system is set up for our military to receive mental health
They
services.
rather than just have mental issues and then they'll fix it.
Yep.
That's rude. After they're
There's
trying
a
to.
lot of things that go on too. I've also heard, I don't know this for sure, but I've been told by veterans that if they seek treatment and they wind up hospitalized for a certain amount of time for mental health illnesses, they will stop their benefits while they're in treatment because they're technically in a facility for treatment under the VA, and they'll stop their benefit check, which is how a lot of these guys wind up on the streets because then they can't pay their house payment and they yeah, exactly. And then it's an endless cycle. At one time in Knoxville, Tennessee, we have an abundant amount of homeless people in Tennessee, and a large majority of the ones on the street back a few years ago were military. And the reason for that is because 86% of the businesses in Knoxville are actually veteran owned and operated. So that tells you there's a large collection of military who work and live here. And there was a significant amount, something like 30 to 40% of the homeless on the street in Albuquerque, and I said
Knoxville.
Albuquerque, in Knoxville at that time were veterans who had lost their homes while seeking treatments and
That's when
other
they treat the
things,
people that save our lives and
and then wound up homeless. Clayton, Jim Clayton of Clayton Homes, our local mayor. There are several shelters in town who have worked really hard to get a lot of our veterans off the streets. They're doing some really good things. They're actually building a tiny home center in Maryville, Tennessee, which is like 30 minutes from us. And they're building a whole community for veterans in the tiny homes, which I think is awesome. So it's a tiny home all around the outside, and they have land and structure. And then in the middle, there are services like um, washing machines, and he is such a nice guy. He's such a nice guy. I wanted to marry him because my maiden name is Clayton. I want to just get my name back. My maiden name is Clayton. I think it's a good enough reason for him to marry me.
and he's got a lot of money too.
That's just a side effect. That's a side effect of being married to a Clayton. Guys, can we rally around Jim Clayton and ask him to marry me?
I'd have to fight
I mean, he's already married, but I mean, I just need my name and maybe a monthly check.
him. All right, then you can, I guess. All right, good.
He's actually an extremely benevolent man. He is very he's very into the arts. So he's built 2 or 3 art centers. Um, that's a great American story too. He was turned down from getting a mobile home because they said he didn't make enough money. So he went to work for the mobile home company, learned to build them on his own, eventually got so good at it, he went out on his own, started making Clayton homes. So they're also solitaire homes, freedom homes. They own 90% of the mobile homes that are made in the United States, and Clayton homes are made very well. And then he bought out the original company. And then he went and he got so rich that he went back and bought the bank that told him no and the car dealership that
Right
told
there,
him
it says,
no. So now he owns half of the things in Knoxville. So he owns um, all of the nationwide. His name is Jim Clayton, and it's Clayton Homes. Um, the ultimate revenge is success. The ultimate revenge is success. I always say that. If you want to do some harm to somebody else's psyche, be the exact opposite of what they're saying you are. Like if they are saying you'll never be successful and you'll never amount to anything, go out and prove them wrong, not because you need to prove them wrong, but because you're going to live a good and healthy life and you're doing the things that you need to do to be successful, and then they'll have to eat their own poo. They're like monkeys flinging their own
oh my
poo.
lord. Bringing that to another mouth.
So yeah, so he's a really neat guy too. He's very always giving money to veteran stuff. And the reason I know that is I do a lot of veteran support stuff here in Knoxville, or at least I did before the pandemic. And he was always at events I was at. So pretty
Hmm,
cool guy.
cool.
Jim Clayton. Yep. We're gonna rally to get him to marry me.
We're,
Brian.
we're gonna rally to get him to send you checks. How about this?
Now I want my name back.
Good lordy.
What is MOCA? Military officers. Let's see, military office of. Oh, okay.
Cooties auxiliary.
What is cooties? Is it like cooties, cooties, like real cooties? Because Brian has cooties.
Whoa.
The gun part of the VFW. Okay, that's very awesome. I have been the fun part. I have been part of the American Legion Auxiliary here. Kiki BBA fan up there. She was actually the state vice president for the American Legion girls here in the state of Tennessee. I never made it to a state office, but I ran my local office for quite a while. It was good to support. Like I said, I clearly heard to support those who served since I didn't get to. So that's what God told me to do.
You're doing a good job.
Not anymore. I've just been so tired, guys.
Well, your heart's still
Okay.
there.
I love that. My heart is still with veterans for sure. So, and by the way, guys, we have a Veteran Service Day coming up. We have Memorial Day coming at the end of May, May 25th, I believe it is this year. And that is a day to reflect and to remember those who have lost their lives in the service to our country or as a result of the service to our country. So, ooh, I'm excited about that.
And my dad is birthday.
So May 25th, it is always the last Monday of the month in May. A gentleman by the name of Bent underscore Mandrel underscore Inc. does a VFW show where he collects all sorts of things from other sellers, and 100% of the profits for that entire day goes to the VFW in his hometown. And I can guarantee you he does a lot of his own stuff and a lot of his own money in those shows. So we have an entire month to send him stuff. So if you make something cool or something along those lines, if you go in and tell him, hey, I have a package I'd like to send you, um, and get with him on that, it would be cool. I made him something today I need to send. I sent one box, but I'm going to send another one soon because it's what I can do, right?
That's right.
I don't have a lot of money. I don't have a lot of time anymore, but what I do have is resin, and I can make some art and send it to him. So I think we have shown everything, Brian Weasley, that we were going to show tonight, right?
Yes.
All right. So, yes, I sure can. And everybody in there is going, yeah, she is going to misspell everything because she can't type. Where's the underscore on the computer? Look at me. I did it all by
You did it all by
myself.
yourself.
I'm a big girl.
We're so proud of you.
I did it.
Yay! Big applause.
Okay, next week is May. You're back. Welcome back. Next week is May. My goals are hefty. They are hefty, guys. So I want to do I know tomorrow is May, but it's still my April goals because it's still during the week of April. We're saying that because we have to do a create with me to get our April goals met. April goals were to not cancel any shows, which I did not. I did not schedule yesterday's show, therefore it wasn't canceled, and not to no show. I didn't, and not to reschedule any shows. I
You
didn't,
didn't.
unless it was by an hour or two, because definitely when it comes to raid trains, I flex that time a lot because yeah, I never know when I'm actually going on. So then what else? My goals were to do a create with me once a week during the month of April. And I've done that except this week and tomorrow's already Friday. So I have to make something online tomorrow for everybody to see. No, I can't. I can't. You have no idea how much
It
of a
stresses her out.
stickler I am to reaching my own goals once I've told them to other people. Holding myself accountable, if I just say my goals in my head, they're gone. But if I write them down, and I make somebody else hold me accountable, and I put it in our Discord, so our Discord knows what my goals are every week and then every month, and I do my best not to let myself down. Yes, that's the only way. That's the only way. If I know like I am going to let other people down, then I will keep them. So next month's goals is going to be hefty. I'm gonna do 2 days a week. I know that sounds crazy, but they're gonna be 2 a days. So I will do 2 shows in a day, at least 2 days of the week. I also am going, and one of those has to be a sell show. And I was watching my wonderful friend today who sells clothing. Um, Her name is Olga Fines. Great, great plus size seller. She does this thing called 10 10 10. She sells 10 items of clothing, 10 pieces of jewelry, and 10 random pieces. I don't know. I didn't get a bunch of details to find out if that was she has to sell 10 or she shows 10. I'm going to show 10 because I know at me selling 30 in a show,
True.
that is nearly impossible. I mean, we're at 11 and we did 3 giveies, right?
Yeah.
So, it's not impossible. It's not impossible, but it's way harder to do that in art than it is in a tangible item like clothing or something along those lines. So, I'm going to show 10, 10, and 10. And if it's a resin show, I will show 10 pieces of jewelry, 10 little things, and 10 big things. If it's my resale show, I'll do the same as she's doing. 10 clothing, 10 jewelry, and 10 randoms. Yeah, it's difficult. I mean, it's taken me a really, really long time. And honestly, like the things that I sold tonight, that money's going to charity. So am I making a good living at this? No. Am I enjoying the heck out of myself? Yes. But it is enough right now to supplement my income. But it came at a very, very hard fought year of being very consistent. Um, Everybody that's in my chat can tell you what time I'm on and usually what days I'm on. I'm very consistent. Um, Very, very consistent. And I don't understand that, Jen, because you are a heck of an artist. You are 10 times the artist I will ever hope to be. But I am always on Mondays at 8:30. I am occasionally on Tuesdays, but that's not a regular day. I'm genuinely always on Wednesdays at 8:30, and I am on Thursdays at 8:30. When I do raid trains, if it's possible, I try and sign myself up at 8:30. So I'm very, very consistent. Is that hard? Heck yeah, it's hard. Like Brian and I like to go to movies. There are TV shows that we have given up watching because they're on Thursday nights. We, we don't eat decent meals whenever we're showing because we, get home from our regular lives and we jump online and we're online for several hours. So, plus, then there's the time to create. I always have something new on Mondays, and I always have something new on Thursdays. So, Mondays is Mini Monday. We try and do unmolds, and we show pieces that are brand new,
Yeah.
and we offer those at a discounted rate. That's a chance to own a BBA or Basement Brats art project um, for less money because I don't have to put it in the computer. It was sold straight out of the mold. I won't do a whole lot of like fixing or painting or coloring or whatever unless you ask me to at that discounted price, but it's straight out of the mold, straight into the box. It's called Mini Monday Unmolds, and the price is cheaper. So people come in for that show, probably more on my well, now
Your Thursday's pretty big for
my
the
Thursday's big now for the baddies and the wolves. And then I always do wolves on Mondays and
Thursdays.
Thursdays, and so that brings people in too. So people are coming in for those, and then maybe occasionally they'll buy some other stuff that helps to support me. But what I have found is that I have such a supportive community. I really have a supportive community. They've been there for me in more ways than I could ever imagine. And I don't think that would have happened had I not constantly been online. Um,
And you support a lot of people too.
I do support a lot of people, which is another part of my goal. This is going to be so hard. I'm going to try and unplug completely from I know you guys don't like me. I always say that people are going to get tired of seeing me. They're like, "Oh God, Rochelle's on again." I do a lot of trains too. I do trains for exposure. I know not to expect trains to make my living, but I am very good when I'm on trains about marketing myself and what I sell to bring people into the shows that I do have.
And you usually
That's
usually dress the part too.
I do dress the part. I take trains very, very seriously whenever I go on. I yeah, you too, Kiki BBA fan. um, she's my biggest fan next to this one over here, and my mom. Um, yeah, I take them very seriously. If it's a train about bears, it's gonna be bears. It is going to and I'm gonna be dressed as a bear. So then people are like, "Oh god, we have to see what this girl is doing." Because the chat will say, "Oh no, this is always her. She's always dressed in something crazy." So like, yeah, like people know that I'm that crazy girl. So you just have to find what works for you, but consistency, no matter who you are, consistency is the best. Same time, same day of the week, even if it's just one day a week, it's the best thing for your sales because then people know where you are. You do need to find an armadillo outfit. There's Bunny's Treasures. She goes on in a taco outfit and a mustache. If she doesn't have a taco on, she's got a mustache on. I mean, I want to go in just to see what color her mustache is half the time. Like she's crazy. Bunny's fantastic, right? So like you just have to find what works for you and an armadillo outfit would just be supreme. You need to just even if it's just like the hat. Just get the armadillo hat.
It could be like Ross on Friends where he dressed up as an armadillo.
Yes, I love it. Hello, no
No,
here man.
nowhere man.
Oh, it is nowhere man. Now here man. Now here
Oh
man.
my lordy,
I bet nobody has screwed that up as bad as I just did.
it was pretty bad.
Nowhere man.
Nowhere man.
Oh, see, I love to see that. Maybe I can come in and swipe on one and put it um in our big show. When we hit $1,000 for the Wolf Show, we're going to do another big show. And we already have two. One of your items is going to be one of the big wolves for the day because that's not been seen yet. Nobody has seen it. It's the blue one. You'll know what I'm talking about. We have a couple of really cool things that we purchased that nobody has seen yet. So when we hit $1,000 donation to the Wolf Pack, and we're pretty close, we're already pretty close, and we only hit 700 and something last year,
Yeah,
but we started in April.
true.
So, but we're already close. Oh, I love it. I want to get one of Beach and Shack's neighbors diamond art pieces. I know it's hard. It's hard, Jan. You're doing vending events. You know what? Not is not for the faint of heart. It is definitely tough. Like I said, I think the only thing that keeps me going is my community.
The packaging, that's the worst.
The packaging is awful. Packaging baddies, mailing baddies out is tough. And wolves are too. I
Mhm.
mean, wolves have 5 components that go in each box. So making those packaging is rough. Yeah, especially resin art that and you do a lot of resin-crete now too. So resin-crete is breakable and you have to wrap it really really well. And with baddies, like I found that if I don't like wire the pieces on, I heard there's liquid fusion may bond resin to resin. But even with UV resin, I'm finding that some of the pieces are popping off. So I've had to start wiring, which is okay because most of my goth angels are bound anyway. So, and it's the wings and the little pieces that go on their booty that Dolly's stuff isn't going anywhere.
That's what's on
Her stuff is on there. Well,
there.
no, her butterfly may pop off. Elaine, her butterfly may pop off. I did use E6000 glue and resin in hoping. But yeah, so for the baddies, they even have to have styrofoam. So I'm out trying to find styrofoam pieces. I did get a styrofoam cutter because it would look like it would snow
That was
in
horrible.
here. It was horrible cutting pieces of styrofoam. But I'm getting pretty good at them, I think.
Have you used it? The cutter?
I haven't used the cutter yet because I haven't had to.
Mm.
But I love this. Nightmare 1984, they're coming to Knoxville and she's bought some of my baddies and she's bringing the packaging to me again. Yes, if it fits in her car. I love that because they're made for the baddies already, right? Their wings are cut out. I have painstakingly let it snow in the house. I have asked local businesses, "Hey, can I have your styrofoam that you're just going to throw away in your boxes?" And so I do whatever I can to keep the cost of my stuff down low. Um, and still trying to price appropriately. Pricing is hard. It is hard.
It's the work you put into it.
It is a lot of work because a baddie may take me 6 hours. 6 hours to make a baddie. Dolly took me right around 6 hours. So she had the body component. I did use the brace at the bottom was one I bought from the lady. The guitar had to be made, and of course, I didn't think about doing that one with the first one. Hat had to be embellished. Her body had to be embellished. She had to be dressed. The butterfly embellishment had to go on.
You're gonna have a really good
Um,
dolly now.
the planning process. So 6 hours. It took me what 30 minutes to run her, and then it's going to take me an hour and a half or
The
2 hours
packager.
to package her. Plus, they also come with their backstory. So getting the backstory to fit on their little pages, um, those little 5 by 7 sheets or
She
four by
curses
six.
that thing. She curses
Oh
it.
my gosh, that is the hardest part is to get the story to print out on the thing. Yeah, they can take days. They can take days, especially if you're doing multi pieces and multi parts and multi pours. Like this mushroom took this mushroom took 3 days because they're poured upside down, right? So this is one color and then had to let it dry and then this color was poured and then the embellishment. And then when it goes to sell, I will actually do this is why it takes me so long to ship. So it's not perfect on the bottom, right? So now I will go in and trim these pieces down and UV resin this so that it's a finished piece. I'll go in, I buff all my pieces. I actually wax my pieces with this is the wax I'm currently using because it was $2. Murray's Edgewood wax. So I'll go in and actually wax my pieces so that they're when they get them, they're nice and shiny, fingerprint free. Let me show you the difference that that makes. I'm going to buff this mushroom. Okay, this is the before. And this is just going to be a quick buff, so I don't know, do you guys do this? Do any of you guys do this?
It does make a difference.
I should do it before I show it, but look at the difference that makes. So all those little circles got cleaned up. You have been lately, yeah. Okay, I'm excited about that. I love to see the wolves in the wild. Yeah, so this is the glitter that glows in the dark. I didn't know it glowed in the dark. So this must be a different one. So that's that 3D printed poop. So it does make a difference. These rings need redone. So, but I will do all of that before a piece gets sent out in the mail. So we had something on this one, I think it was, right? See that little line across the top there? Like that kind of stuff, I try my best to make sure that that's not an issue. Still there. So that's actually in the piece. Nothing I can do about it. Except sand the whole piece down and do it again. I don't think it's functionally, I don't think it's a problem. Yeah. Must be in the mold. But yeah, so if this piece sells, then I will have to go back through and UV resin this, trim the edges, make it look perfect and pretty as I can. So I should do it as I make them, but I mean, I just don't have time. And if a piece doesn't sell, I don't want to spend like the time and the money on them until they're actually shipping out. So shipping takes me a long time, a long time. So that has to be considered in the pricing of your pieces as well. So, all right. We've done everything that we can do here, Brian.
We have.
I'm going to go read my book and you're going to go to bed, right?
I'm going to sleep.
Brian's tired. He has to work tomorrow. I have to clean up this mess tomorrow and I have to try and find that. I lost a mold, guys. Crafty, I think I threw it away.
I don't think
I think we threw it away. I think it was sitting right here. I bet we put it under here and it slipped off into the trash.
That stinks.
Because you said it was in here, right?
I thought I saw it.
Oh, we didn't run a Wolf credit card today. We didn't run a Wolfie credit card. So, all right, guys. I am going to, in the Discord, put a calendar in the chat. For what? For our events coming up. Oh, a calculator. A calculator. I read calendar for some reason. All right. Thank you, Armadillo Gal. And eat some green chili for me. We did go to a Mexican restaurant tonight. I had menudo, which was really good. It was good because I haven't had some from home, but it had the right flavors, right seasoning. It just didn't have enough hominy, and the chili isn't the same. The chili is not that robust New Mexico flavor that I love, but it was still menudo, and it was warming to my soul. and went down well with the margarita. So, all right, guys, thanks for all of the sales tonight. It looks like $93 gross sales towards the Wolfie Foundation. After we do the cost of molds and resin and all that stuff, they get their cut. So that will feed the Wolfies. I didn't drink live. I drank before, and I had enough time to put on cow ears in between. Kaylin said good night. Where are you home, Bug? Did I hear you come home? Good night, Mira. I'm so glad to see you. So we have a lot coming up. Cinco de Mayo. If you are a resin artist, please, please, please jump on. Please help us fill our time. We just need 5 minutes. Introduce yourself. Caden wrote a really cool introduction of himself today. I can't wait for you guys to hear it. Write a quick introduction that takes like 2 minutes. Show your favorite piece. Yes, part-timers too. You're in the shed for the night. Okay. I banished my child to the shed. In your shed. Don't forget, we have renters though, ma'am. So no wild parties out there. Yeah, thank you so much. I have been. I filled my time and now I'm working on everybody else's time. So reaching out to individual people, going into their shows and asking, please, please do this. I would love to be the first handmade train that has 100 people. That would just be so pleasing. We only have 5 days left after tomorrow. We have 5 days to fill that train. So,
How many do you have so
um, huh?
far? How many do you have so far?
Like 40, 35, 40 people.
Oh,
Thank you so much, Jan. That would make me so happy. Yeah, we're at like, you're in there, by the way.
I thought you could do it. I could take more. Wait.
No, the whole idea is to get 100
Oh,
people.
gotcha.
So what we'll have to do is just kind of open it up and squish it, I guess. But I don't want to do that. I'm determined that we're going to get at least 50. At least 50.
Come on, people.
75 would make me even happier. 100, I would be a cow jumping over the moon. So, all right, guys.
Love all y'all.
Yes, Improvise, you're not on there yet. Go get a spot.
Get a spot, Improvise. Don't make us come over there.
Ew, what is that? Spots. Out, damn spot.
Out to damn spot.
Is that Shakespeare? Out, damn spot. No, go get a damn spot. You can't with your work schedule yet. Because you can go, I mean, don't go in the bathroom, but you can go on a break and show a piece and say, hey, I'm Simplify 1972. I'm partnered with my wife in this business. Her name is Crafty Bliss, but these are the resin pieces. This is a resin piece that represents my business. Also, I do blah, 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 run your piece. And then after 5 minutes, you're back at your desk.
That's right.
5 minutes. You can do it. You don't sit at a desk. Are you out in traffic? I'm gonna have to get this is my piece.
Just pulled up the side of the road.
Darn. And you were at work that whole time. Okay. Maybe we'll get Crafty to go on for you.
She put a picture in front of her face and act like she's you.
We could have Rosie go on and do a spot too, because she's a resonator. She just doesn't have her own site yet. So
they're gonna write into somebody over there.
Yeah, who do we have?
Who do we got?
Who do we have to write into? Tad Pay, welcome in. Anybody know if any of our friends? Susan's on. Okay. All right, let's create a raid. Ooh, Grim is on too. Raven's on. Oh, Olga's on.
So many people, so many.
I don't see Susan on. Oh, Bougie Beans is on too, guys. You know what? Bougie was in the show tonight.
Bougie.
Conjuring Chaos.
Ooh, I like that.
Raven's on. Yeah. You're at work right now. I think, you guys, I'm going to go into Bougie Beans because she was in our show tonight, and she is also a resin artist. She's relatively new, and she does a lot of create with me times. Oh, she's doing tarot readings. Okay. Well, I want to go in when she's doing resin. Okay, so we're back to Susan's doing resin. Who else is on in the resin category?
Said Raven.
Anybody? Raven does candles, but she also shows her husband's pieces, and Grim Reapings does. Okay, guys, candles and resin mix, or resin dice, or Susan, who does a mix of selling and destashing and resin. I'm fine with all of them.
First one, come on. Who we got? Candles.
Candles. Okay, going into Raven. All right, here we go.
Bye, guys.
And guys, just know that Susan's on too. So if you have two devices and you want to, go into both, which is what I'm going to do for a few minutes anyway. And then I'm going to go to bed and read a book. All right. Love you guys. Thank you for your support tonight. And we will see you again on Sunday night. I don't have a show till Sunday night.
Whoa.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I have to do a create with me tomorrow. We'll be on sometime tomorrow.
Don't forget about that.
Sometime tomorrow, I'll be doing something creative. All right. Good
Bye,
night, guys.